That's kind of why I never felt like I could go to the police with this, because he was the police.
Former LMPD officer Sean Jackman facing sexual abuse and sodomy charges stemming from a 2016 indictment. He's pleaded not guilty. Thanks for joining us here on Wave 3 News at 6. I'm Scott Reynolds. Shannon is off tonight. This evening, Jackman's adopted stepdaughter is telling her side of the story. She spoke exclusively with Wave 3 News reporter Casey Cunningham. And Casey, she told you she is a victim.
Scott, she reached out to us ready to tell her story. She says Sean Jackman is the only father she's ever known, but she came forward about a year ago to tell police he'd been sexually abusing her for years.
And I remember him joking about it being the safest house in the city. So I just feel like it's really important to speak out, because if this could happen to me, you know, anyone could experience this.
About a year after she filed a police report against her father, Samantha Killary says she's ready to speak up.
It wasn't even until just a few years ago that I really realized what had happened to me because of the extent and the longevity of the abuse.
When Samantha was 2, her mother married Sean Jackman, and Killary says Jackman adopted her. An arrest report says the abuse started when the child was 10 years old. Killary says she was that child, and the abuse went on for years.
Growing up, I thought that he was, you know, my father. He was supposed to protect me. He was supposed to be there for me and do all of the things that a father should do, but he betrayed me in the worst way possible.
In high school, she turned to several adults, but says she was dismissed. Jackman was a lieutenant and commander of the LMPD Viper unit.
My father had enough of a clout over his head that, you know, they just assumed that I was a silly little girl or something.
She went to police in September of 2016, detailing every incident with detectives. Sean Jackman